tired Saturday. But I'm excited. I'm going to teach you guys how I did my Peacock Waterslide. This one. I'm going to do it a little bit different today, but same thing. And I have a couple other ideas I want to play with. Good morning, Trista. Do you like my note? I saw your name come through when I was packing boxes. I was like, I know Trista. Yeah, when we pack boxes, by the way, if you guys have like a business name, put your company name on there because we always love seeing them come through. And like, there's some really awesome ones out there. In the morning, Hot Mess Express. This is from last night. So me and my husband went and saw that new, what's it, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. So this is from last night. You loved it? I didn't like it. It wasn't my cup of tea. Okay, I got a good number of you guys on here, so let's go ahead and get started. There's a few things. If you can help me, let everyone know if they ask later on in the comments, just so I don't have to keep stopping. I'm going to save this and I'm going to post it on the website and I'm going to post it on YouTube. So if you ever want to come back to this, you can, scroll back and forth. Oh, you love the note? Yeah. Okay. So, first thing I want to talk about, so we have all these new styles coming out. I wanted to show you guys a couple things. So, the new True 22s, they fit footballs. So, the old 22s, you had to use like the thicker, bigger pool noodles, not the small, tiny ones. But the new 22s, they're a little bit thicker, so they fit the football perfectly. And then the new 32s, if you go to Walmart right now, they have these looking pool noodles. They fit perfect. These are the best noodles. I bought like 6 of them. And they fit in the 32s. Perfect. They're awesome. Perfect fit. So go get you some. I know they're like $1 off right now. Just because summer's ending. Here in Texas, it's just now getting to the hottest point. So it keeps cutting in and out. Hopefully it's not my internet. I think I had full bars when I started. So pool noodles, go get you some since it's end of season. Another thing I wanted to talk about is lids. So a couple people have messaged me and I've been trying to spread the word on the appropriate way to push on your lid. Most people, you push on your lid like that, right? So according to my supplier, that's incorrect. You're not supposed to push on lids like that. To push on lids, you are supposed to twist as you push it on. Because 2 things happen. 1, it's a better seal. And 2, you're not wearing out your rubber gasket. So when you push straight down, your rubber gasket gets pushed down with it. And over time, that's going to wear it out early. But if you give it a slight twist as you're doing it, it stays on a whole lot better. And especially with the new ones coming, because I don't know, they're a lot longer. The rubber's still there. They're a lot longer though. That's just because that's where the threads would be if it was a screw on. So if you just give it like a slight twist as you're pushing on, every cup, not just the new ones, all the cups, no matter what brand, which style, I'm supposed to like spread the word on. We're all kind of doing it wrong, or at least I have been. The other thing I wanted to talk about, let me find a cup. So our new cups, our new lids, because they are spill proof, when you're not using a straw, I use a straw, I never drink out of them, but if you're not using a straw, if you're one of those, and you're opening it up to drink it, yeah, you can drink it, it's great. But if you want to like chug this thing and you're going to need extra airflow, just pop open the straw and all that airflow is going to come like gushing out, or at least a lot faster. So just so you guys know, if you're having like problems, or if somebody comes to you and goes, hey, I'm not getting a whole lot, tell them just it needs a little more airflow. So even if you crack it a little bit, that'll help with the airflow, and that's kind of the drawback to having spill proof, is when you're taking away all those air outlets, you're not getting that circulation. What else? Oh, I have 139 of you on here right now. So here's what happened. We ordered a bunch of plumps, right? We went through those, we put them on the website, sold them. We know when we airship that there's gonna be some like damaged boxes or even damaged cups. So we never put what we truly have on the website for y'all to buy. That being said, we've gone through everything, shipped everything out, and we have extras. We have a little bit, not a lot. We have a few extras. So when this live video is over, I'm gonna post what few plumps we do have on the website. So when this is over, I'm gonna run to my computer. That's what I'm gonna do. Those some huge jars of glitter behind you. They're not that big. They're the 4-ounce glitters. So yeah, plumps, gonna post a few. Now, they could have bad boxes. All the horrible boxes, not sending those out, don't worry. But these ones might have like a dent in the box. Like the cups, we have gone through every single one of them. We put a tag in there, we shook it, make sure it's not rattling, checked it, make sure there's no dents, scratches, like nothing happened to them. And we put them back in the best boxes we have. So just so you know, those ones are, we're gonna post those. The cups are fine, Boxes are hit or miss. Some might be perfect just because we bought extras. Some might have been a little banged up in the corner of a box. So if you're not a huge stickler on your boxes, you don't have to have boxes, this might be an opportunity for you to grab some plumps. If you do like boxes, no worries. Right now, according to the website, it says that my plumps, my container is supposed to be here August 5th. Now, things can change. Right now, July hits busy season. So we're still at the beginning. It could still get here on time. But if custom starts to get backed up, or the rail lines, or whatever, the ports, do you sell box-less cups? No problem. Sorry, I'm reading all your comments. Liz, Becky, email me. What's up, please? What is a plump? A plump is this big, beautiful thing. Ugh, he's stuck. This is the plump I'm working on. A lot of y'all compare it to the 30-ounce skinny. Ours is a little different. Ours is 32 ounces, no taper, perfectly straight. Yeah, so what happens is when I post these, I just post the number of cups I have, and it automatically disperses it, and as you buy, it counts it down. Sometimes it's not real time though, like it takes a minute to catch up. So hopefully this goes well. If not, we've got more coming and shortly. Second thing, so one of the glitters I'm going to use today is Texas Glitter Boss. And she emailed me and she was like, hey, I want to give you guys a promotion. So if you go to texasglitterboss.com, and I'll post all the info when we're done here, use the code TSMC10 and she'll give you 10% off of your glitter order. So fun times there. I'm getting all y'all discounts. I'm so excited. Okay, let's get started. You want to learn how to do the peacock? So I got this image from, I think his name's the Digital Dude, on Etsy, okay? And it came with like 12 different peacock designs. This is the one I like. Now, it came with this. How I do my water slides is when I'm on my program, I mirror it. so that when I'm using this edge will match up with this edge, and this edge will match up with this edge. Like, it all matches together when I bring it together. So I use two different, it's the same one, just mirrored, and that's how I have that. And then once I print it out, when I seal my water slides, I just use Krylon. This is the only Krylon I use. I use Rust-Oleum on everything else, but I do use the Krylon Clear. And so what I do is I spray it real heavy, let it dry for like 20 minutes, do that again like 2 or 3 more times. So this one right here has 4 coats of clear on it. Let's cut it out. Sorry, I'm trying to read your comments and think and talk. And plumps. Okay, so the plumps that I'm gonna post when the video is over, there's not many of them. I'm gonna warn you now. There's not a lot. Those ones could have damaged boxes. They will be available. I'm probably gonna take the cases off, just because I don't have that many, and I don't want like 10 people to buy cases, and I really don't actually have them, and it doesn't update real time. But the plumps themselves are fine. They're in stock, ready to ship, ready to go. We will get those out Monday. We do have lids. We have lots of screw-on lids. If you want screw-on lids, that's definitely doable. Sorry, I'm trying to go as straight as I can. Okay, there's part 1. Oh, while I'm thinking of it, and I'm teaching you guys how to do things, so we booked the venue for our Tumbler retreat, TumblerCon. It's going to be February 20th through 23rd, and I have room for 200 people. So right now what I'm working on is the classes. Everything that you'll need will be provided for you, okay? The cups, we're going to do at least 8 cups, all the glitter, the epoxy, I mean, literally anything and everything you could need to make these. Texas Glitter Boss, Jessica. Good morning. Everything you're going to need, literally from start to finish for these 8 cups, you're going to have them. Where am I at? And so what we're working on now is like the classes, because like if you have a cup turning, you're not going to be able to we have 4 different classrooms. So this venue, let me tell you a little about it. So they're downstairs, will hold 2 big classrooms, and then upstairs there's like a huge rooftop outdoor kind of thing. Yeah, it's going to be in Deep Ellum, basically Dallas. It's about 6 miles from Dallas Love Airport, and I think like 10, 15 miles maybe from DFW Airport. Yeah, the plumps aren't up yet. I'm going to load them when I'm done with the video. So there's the rooftop deck, and then above that is a smaller classroom. We'll have 2 more. So because we can't move all around with, turners going and your cups and all that, what you'll do is you'll pick your session of classes each day is what I'm trying to work on. And then that way you'll be in that classroom at your desk with things turning and moving, and so you'll have all of that. Okay, so I'm excited for that. Tuesday, our friend Anna, she's coming over, and we're gonna work on all of that. It's a lot, yeah. Okay, so I have my 2 peacocks, okay, and I'm working with the 32 ounce, the new one that's coming at the end of August. So what I like about this is for 2 reasons. Okay, so as you can see from this one, I'm gonna do a little comparison for you. I know some of you aren't like, oh my god, I love them. Some of you do. They are a little bigger on top. The reason why I love this is because when you do an ombre, you're taking up over the curve, right? So if this was a normal cup and you did an ombre, your glitter would be coming up to here. Well, that only gives you, say, this much space to do a logo, right? So why I love this one is, as I've done the ombre, or the glitter on the bottom, and look, the amount of space is equal, right? So if you take where the glitter is and where the curve is, you have the same size logo when you've done that. So what I've done is, this is perfectly straight, right? I think it's, I measured it before, I think it's 5 inches, and then going around is 12 and a half, okay? Sorry, I'm trying to answer comments too. Plump, you'll just have to first come, first serve on the website when we're done. To attend the retreat, I'm going to post tickets. Probably more like October, that way it's a little closer to time and you know for sure if you're going or not. I'll post the tickets. And I'm also going to need people to help with teaching classes. So like if you're really awesome at a certain technique, send me an email and so I can start working on like different things and like different people. Because like I said, there's 4 classrooms. There's one in me. So I'm going to need other people to come in and help me teach some things. Yeah. Okay, so I have these 12 and a half inches goes around. So that gives me 2 of them to line up, right? And because I mirrored it, they're going to match up nicely. So like when I lay them down, they're going to match up. Yay! Okay, so let's flip you down so you can kind of see what I'm doing. So I have my water, and like I said, I sealed these with the clear Krylon 4 times, right? And then I'm going to just stick it in there. I primed my cup. It just has white spray paint. Okay. Let's see how I'm going to get you to see everything. My tripod lost a leg. It's a bipod now. Marcy, price, I'm trying to keep it under $300. And what that'll include like snacks during the day, because I know a lot of people are local, and so they could pack a lunch, or so I don't want to include food if you don't have to have food. But it'll just include all your supplies, and like I said, we'll finish out 8 cups. So I mean, you figure $40 a cup for 8 cups, you're gonna make $320 if you sold those things. So it more than covers the price of your ticket, and it covers the venue and snacks. This is clear Waterslide, so I painted it white and I'm using clear Waterslide. I guess I forgot to say that, sorry. All right, and I'm gonna peel it off. Okay, dripping wet. And the joys of a straight cup is it should line up, if you cut it straight, which hopefully I did, it'll line up nice and neat. Okay, there's part 1. Yes, this is the cup. No, this cup right here, this is the one that's coming, the size of it is the one coming in August. So this one, okay, when I squeeze out my water on my Waterslide, I just use the foam brush and I get really close to the tip of it and I just push, and that squeezes all my water out. I'm just wiping right now. I haven't started squeezing yet. What brand Waterslide? My Waterslide, this one, I thought I had ran out, and I found this one. This is just some I bought off Amazon. I'm not sure. See, like when you squeeze it, you see all these little bubbles of water coming out the bottom. I know a lot of people use those silicone. I bought some. I just never used them because I was like, I like the way this works. And I'm not going to squeeze it perfectly just yet because I want to get the second one on, but I need it on tight enough that it's not going to move when I put the next one on. So yeah, I love this Peacock design. Like I said before, I got it from, I think his name's the Digital Dude on Etsy. And then I just sized it down to 5 inches tall and mirrored it. Okay, let that sit for a second. I do have, let me turn it the other way. Sorry, my PVC is falling out. Okay, it's a little wet. What kind of printer do you use for your water slides? What printer do I have? Epson 15,000. I think there's some letters in there, but it's an Epson, and I know it's 15,000. Yes, okay, so Hayes Paper Company, I've heard about them, and I want to try them. I also want to talk to them and see if they'd be willing to help us be a sponsor maybe for the retreat. Because I've heard a lot of great things about them. Yeah, I bought silicone brushes, never tried them yet. All right. Piece number 2, I just got to make sure it's right side up, which is that way. Okay. Now, this is, I do have it a little bit bigger. It's going to overlap on one of the sides, and I'll show you why I like to do that. Sometimes they shrink, sometimes they don't fit just right, so I like it a little bit. Okay, so Teresa, I sized it to, the height to 5 inches because I knew that's what I needed, and then I mirrored it. And then once I had the mirrored designs and I selected both of them, I could see how wide it was, and then I adjusted it the width from there. My printer is an inkjet. I have a love-hate relationship with my printer. Alright. And if you guys ever mess up on Waterslide, all you gotta do is get it wet and it'll slide again. Okay. So this side overlapped, that side overlapped. I only want one side to overlap, otherwise it's just more work. So take this off. I'm gonna go ahead and just line this side up. So see, that way you don't really have a super awkward transition point, right? That's why I like the whole mirrored. That's how I do all my water slides, or wraps. Sorry, I'm trying to catch comments as they're coming in. The plumps, so I have 32 ounce plumps. I don't have, that's the only plump size we have at the moment. Once we get through launching these, once we get a little further with what's going to happen with the whole Yeti thing, then we're going to, I'll post a poll and see what sizes, what styles. The reason why I haven't also done it yet is my supplier is coming in town next Friday. And I'm going to sit down with him, kind of the language barrier sometimes, but I want to sit down with him, show him my drawings, like talk to him about it, because he can tell me, you know, no, this doesn't work, yes, this does work, and we can work through some of these new designs I've been working on. And then once we kind of hash all that out, then we will be able to make that poll and decide which styles we want to come out with in our next round. I was personally, I'm totally transparent with y'all, I was kind of disappointed with the whole process the first time. Like these plumps and these travel mugs, all that. I was told it would take 30 days to make the mold, 30 days to produce them. Well, we paid for the mold in the end of March, which means the mold should have been done 20 to 30 days after, so let's say 30. So end of April, and then they should have been done producing end of May, and I should have had them in my hands by June. Well, it's going on August, and they're still not here. So now I know the realistic, you know, timeline. Okay, so I've been talking, trying to read. Yeah, low balls. We're calling those the 12-ounce shorties, okay? And then we have, on this boat, we're going to have the 16-ounce travel mugs, which I'm going to dip one. That's one of the things I'm going to do. Okay, so see how that is so nice? It's so nice. Okay. Now let's work on this overlap side, and then we'll finish squeegeeing some more. Okay, so my overlap side, I'm just going to take my X-Acto knife and slide it down. Let me grab some tweezers, 1 second. Okay. So I'm going to peel back, let's get it a little wet so it's not going to rip or anything. Alright. Peel that back, and then I should have a nice clean peel that off. And then this side should just be the overhang. And that should peel right off. Voila! Look at that, y'all. Perfection. Okay. Now let's finish squeegeeing it out. Lots of practice, Teresa. Okay. So, like I said, I hold my brush like towards the end, so I've got like my fingers doing a lot of the, and just push it out. And you'll see little bubbles that come out here. And I got a lot of this earlier. Okay, so what else I'm going to do today is, I'm going to use some easy marble to dip one of the travel mugs. I'm going to, I was going to show you how I use my K-cup to do my ombre. And I'm going to show you my joke of a cup. That I tried to ombre without it. Okay. I'm gonna finish, I think I got it all out. I squeegeed it pretty good before I did the okay. Just gonna dab it. There you have it, y'all. Sorry, there's a little bit of glare. So there's one of my transition points. And then there's the other. Yes, this is a water slide. It was clear water slide. And if you weren't on before, these pool noodles, they're at, sorry, here's another one, a big one. This one at Walmart, it's on sale right now because it's end of summer. Go get you some because they fit perfectly in these 32s. Okay, I'm gonna let that one dry. What do we want to do next? Since I'm sitting here, let's go ahead and do this one. Okay, so this one, let me get my water out the way. The noodle, sorry, I can't read your name, Bernetta. The noodle is this one from Walmart. They're on sale right now. They're the like monster noodles. Yes, I used 2 pieces of Waterslide and I mirrored it. I'm gonna spill this water everywhere. 1 second, y'all. Okay. All right. Okay, I want to do, oops, I knocked you. Sorry. Okay, Jennifer, you want to see, okay, this cowhide cup I did, I shouldn't have epoxied it, but I did. Look how bad that one is. I ripped it, the edges, it's awful. I don't like it. I need to find a way. Look, see, I'm not perfect, promise you. Promise. Okay, I'm going to do a black and white stripe. So, I kind of had an idea. And you probably saw it when I showed you the Plump a minute ago. Here's my idea. Tell me if I'm crazy. Tell me if it's been done before. I'm using washi tape to stripe my cup. I want to then take glitter and cover it. Wouldn't that just make a glittered stripe cup with those colors, right? If I use one of the translucent colors on top, it would make those colors glittery. So, never done it. Came in my head. I want to try it. What I want to do with this one is a black and white stripe, and I gotta remember, I know I start at the top, but this top is white. So I need to measure out, hold on. I'm going to use my gray to measure the white. This is an old 30 ounce. Okay, so the gray that I'm using, I'm just using that as a measuring so that my stripes are even. And I can take this off. Sorry, there's a glare in here. Let me hold on. Let me shut some of these windows. So this one piece, it is still bright, isn't it? I want to be able to have you guys see though. How about now? Now can we see? A little better. Okay. I'm going dark mode, y'all. I've put color in my eyes and sparkle. Oh yeah, I guess that would work too. Okay. So that gray piece I'm going to be able to reuse over and over. Because it's just making sure that my stripes are even. And what I learned from my first cup, that I ever did stripes on, I did with electrical tape, and I don't have any. Where did I put my X-Acto knife? I need to find it for my children too. Ah! No, seriously, y'all, where did it go? This is great. Okay. Oh, hey. It's back there. Okay. So, what I learned from electrical tape is don't keep your line in the same spot all the way down your cup. Because if you alternate, well, take it back. What I did was, as I used printable vinyl, I did the flowers, you know, the print and cut. And then I used, if they were all in a straight line, if I would have changed the position of them, that's where I could have put my flowers. But my dumb butt did them straight down, and so you could see some of them. Yeah, so this is my table I built, Jennifer. I can show you guys it a little bigger. So down here is my drying spot. Up here's my tumblers, and then underneath here, which I don't know if I can show you, here's a hole. It doesn't have one in it. This is where I just put my connector. I had it caulked in there and it fell out. But that way I can just turn my PVC pipe just like down there. Yeah, it makes it a lot easier to work when you have that. Okay, sorry, tilting you back. So alternate them, and then again, just like the Waterslide, if you cut it straight down, peel off the little tabs. Whoops. Didn't cut it all the way there. So there's number one. And then use this one. Now I can do my next black one. Jennifer, I need to, I actually built this myself. It has like a shelving unit over on that side. I have room to make my epoxy, my turner, my drying, my paint, like all, like it's quite perfect. Almost everything in my office I've hand built, even my desk over here. I went to Walmart and I bought 2 of their, see this curtain? It's hiding. But it's 2 3-shelf bookshelves. And then I just use like a 2x4 to connect them and put a tabletop on top. Because I like a higher desk. I don't know if... So we had Miss Cox come to the warehouse yesterday from Missouri. Longest local pickup ever. Shout out to her. She's in town visiting her daughter actually. But she came to the warehouse yesterday and she's like, "You're so tall." I'm 5'10". I don't know if any of y'all know that. So I like a taller desk. So I made my desks and my tables. Okay. So you see where I'm going with this, y'all. So my plan for this cup is I'm going to ombre the curve. I say ombre, it's not really ombre, is it? I'm going to glitter the curve. I don't think that one cut all the way through. Okay, so when I glitter the curve, I'm actually not going to even bother taping it. I'm just going to start taping it, just so it doesn't get tangled. I'm putting that down there. I'm just going to start taping it on the line. So that one might not be perfect, but I'm going to cover it with glitter, so I'm okay with that. Actually, you know what? Let's see. This would be black. Sorry, I'm going to start from the bottom to make sure I get a straight line. That would be, I'm counting. This would be white. This would be black. This would be white. This would be black. That would be white. So, okay, I'm going to start it here. And I'm going to use, I guess it wouldn't matter. I was hoping it would line up equally. Doesn't look like it is. So I'm just going to use this line. Change of plans. This is the hard part because I don't have any straight lines to go off of. So I'm just gonna say a prayer. What do you think? Maybe? Sorry, I'm not reading any comments. Okay, Melissa, so what I'm doing is I'm actually gonna glitter the whole thing. So that, and this is washi tape. This isn't electrical. A reason why I switched to washi and not electrical, hey look, it lines up. Yay, I must have done something right. Is, so I like to pull tight. It helps me keep it straight. And when I pull tight on electrical tape, it stretches. Washi tape doesn't really do that. Sorry, peeling that back. But I want my black to be glittered and I want my white to be glittered. So I'm just gonna glitter with like a translucent over top of all of it. That way everything. And this, it's gonna be too big now. This one's too big because we had it on top earlier, so I can take this extra off now. And now, all right, what do you guys want to talk about while I'm finishing this one? some music going, but I know how Facebook is with music and even YouTube. Yeah, so this line's bigger than the others, but it's because my plan for this cup is to cover this in gold glitter. So that's going to be hidden. No one will even see it. And make sure there's no air bubbles because you don't want epoxy to get underneath it. I see a couple. Yeah, so the retreat, I'm going to, I saw a comment on there. This week, I'm doing a planning session, right? I want to get a few more details knocked out. Once I have those, then I can share with y'all, like, my plan, my goals. And then in October, that's when I lost it. Ticket sales will happen. And there's going to be 200 spots. That I know for sure because that's what the venue, we worked out like a seating plan, how many people we could fit, the tables. You will have everything you need. If you're flying in, we are going to be giving you like a, it's almost like a craft bag. It's like a bag on wheels. So keep that in mind if you're flying and you gotta fly home with an extra piece of luggage. But this place is like 6 miles from, this is not going on well. Not working for me. I just want to start over. It's like 6 miles from Dallas Love Airport, and that's where Southwest Airlines is. And Southwest, you get 2 free bags. So bring your bag. I'm sending you home with a bag. It's going to be a weekend of awesomeness. Yeah, and so the venue, they have a partnership with Magnolia Hotel, which is right down the street. They give like free shuttles and all this stuff. How perfect is that? Like seriously, Magnolia Hotel? I knew it was meant to be. And then that way if you're local, you don't have to stay over. I am. Told my husband, you got the kids, see you later. These are my bad tweezers. They're bent. Size cups, we're going to be working on them all. And it would just depend on which classes you sign up for. We'll, I mean, I'm sure most of them will be the bigger ones. Plump's included. Alright, y'all. There is my black and white striped cup. I'm trying to figure out, this last piece was not my friend. But glitter will cover it, right? Okay, so there's black and white. Let's talk glitter. Glitter, glitter. On this one, what I'm going to use is the Mr. Nala's Snowball. And then for this piece right here, I'm going to use Yaya's Elegance. Oh, speaking of glitter, I said it earlier. Texas glitter, all spelled out, Texas, the whole word, glitterboss.com. she's given us a 10% off coupon on your order now through Monday. Just use the code TSMC10, and then she's awesome. She gives free shipping over $35, so it's easy to spend $35. Yeah, all cup. Okay, so all cup people are welcome. Like I said, we're gonna have 4 different classrooms, so I'm gonna break it down into like beginners, probably 2 different intermediates, because I feel like that's where more people fall into, and then we'll have an advanced as well. So you'll be able to choose which ones you want to go to. So we sell glitter shakers. Okay, not to be like a Debbie Downer here. I don't use them only because my glitter was already in these containers. These are the containers I use from Amazon. This is what I had. What we sell is the same ones, it looks like, as the Texas Glitter Boss. Texas Glitter Boss comes already in, or at least she sent them to me. I think they come in these, in the containers already. And this is the kind that we sell. Ours are double-sided. It has a shaker side and then a solid, like, big opening. Yeah, fabric class. We're going to do water. So we're even going to do like photography. Like we want to teach you guys how to, make sure you look at my face, if you want. We're going to teach you guys how to like photograph your cups, like small business things, like a Q&A, I don't know, like maybe like how to keep your invoices in order, how to do your taxes. We're going to do all kinds of stuff. So not only are you going to do the 8 cups, but we want to do things for like your business, you know, photographing, Cricut, silhouette, all that stuff. We want to just, it's a whole weekend. It's a whole weekend of fun. It's going to be awesome. Okay. Let's go spray. If you don't mind, I'm super quick about this. So you can sit here and look at my lovely craft room. I'm going to go spray my spray adhesive. I've used this from day one. I love it. It's what I'm used to. So I'm going to spray this, and then we're going to coat it in that snowball. And I'm also going to spray down the one that I'm going to show you how to use my K-cup, the reusable K-cups, to do my ombre. I'm going outside. Be right back. Enjoy my costume. Hit ya. Okay, I'm gonna turn my lights back on, or at least this. I need a little more light. Sorry, y'all. Okay, let's get situated. Okay, I feel like I lost glitter. Gotta keep organized, Joe. Okay. Let me move you so you can see. Sorry, I have like all these 5-gallon buckets. I have an acetone one. I got some just for fun. I've got my hydro dipping one. I am fast. I'm very fast at this. That's why I love the spray. Okay, so if you ever come pick up a local order, you don't mind the glitter all over my front sidewalk. Or the spray paint. Okay, so I got my stuff on. I've never used this. I'm excited to use this. Can y'all see? Sorry, my arm's in the way. it's shaking everywhere. Okay. Footballs aren't the greatest with the old 30 ounces. But we're BFFs. Are you my stalker, Trista? Okay. Well, paper plane ain't folding that way. Alright. I missed some spots. I don't remember where, though. I've moved since then. Looks like right there. I'm digging it. What do y'all think? I kind of lost some of the black. Like I said, I've never done it before. It's worth a shot, right? Do I want another coat or not? I say no, because I don't want to lose too much of the black. But at the same time, it's really not uber glittery either. I say let's do another one. You want to do another one? You don't think another coat? No? Okay, I'll leave it. I'll leave it. This one's y'all's. That is all y'all. Okay. So we got that going. Let me clean this up. Okay. I'm gonna go spray this one. If I can get out of my contraption. Okay. One sec, y'all. Okay. I will add the gold. So the gold's a chunky, so I'm gonna do that one when I put the epoxy on. Okay. Let's set this puppy down. I'm also gonna show you guys, so after I dip, I'm gonna dip one, but I wanna show you how I use that that counterculture that we had on sale. Okay, so I have 4 plates. I'm going to have one for each color, and then I'm going to have, like, my excess. Because I don't want to, like, sometimes when I tap it, all the colors mix. So, when I ombre, let's turn you around. What's the name and code for the glitter? So if you go to Texas, all spelled out, texasglitterboss.com, use the code TSMC10. Do you always use the spray for fine glitters? Yeah. The only time I use epoxy method is when I have a chunky or a thicker glitter. I spray everything. Everything gets sprayed. It's just so much easier. Okay, so the colors I'm going to use for my ombre today, never done it before, not sure how it's going to turn out. Hope it works. I'm using, this is, oh God, I love this one. It's backwards, y'all. Champagne Palace, Mr. Nola's. It's like a, how do I describe it? It's beautiful. It's like a champagne-y, but it's almost got like a blue, sorry, the light sucks in here. It's like a bluey, I don't know. It's just beautiful. I love it. And then I'm going to use Peach Smoothie from Glitter Glams. Is that what Gigi is? Glitter Glams? And then I'm using Glitter Boss's Coral Reef. Like I said, never done this before, this color combo. We'll see how it works. So the goal to using my K-Cup is I'm going to do a solid color here, leave some space where I want it to blend, do a solid color, leave some space, solid color. So I will show you about how that goes. I'm nervous, y'all. Don't watch. This will be my one chance, and I'm going to screw this up. Like, seriously. God, I love that color. Oh, it's my favorite. If Rachel's watching, don't ever get rid of it. See? Beautiful. Okay. Leave some space. Normally I have one of those big buckets, but it hides what I'm doing, so I'm not using it today. Okay, this one's a little harder because it's right in the center. Color is it again? The first one I used is Champagne Palace. It's Mr. Nola's. Sorry, I'm trying to catch y'all's comments. Is this going to be too bright? This is going to be really bright. I hope it blends okay. No, I'm nervous. It's really bright. Did I pick bad colors? I don't know. Maybe I did. But you know what? That's what acetone's for. Okay, so there's my 3 solid colors. Now what I'm going to do is I got my extra plate here. Make sure everything's out from last time. And I'm going to pour just a little bit in there. Okay. Now, so I'm just going to show you. Let me show you over the cups. I don't waste any. I don't know. Make sure you guys can see. I'm in a tight little space here, so it's hard to maneuver sometimes. Okay. So if you can see this light, and go dark again. Is that better to see? So when you turn it sideways, you can see it falling out maybe. What I like about the K-Cup over, like you can shake it up and down, it just doesn't seem to fall out like some of those strainers do. So I'm going to sprinkle in the empty spot. Okay. This is where I wish I had more than one K-Cup. I should get more than one K-Cup. I think mine was like $4 or something. It was under $5. I know that. And now I'm going to mix this over what I already had. It's hard to see when I close the light. Okay, and since I already have it in there, I'm going to go ahead and do the top. This is the 22 ounce coming in August. It was my last sample cup. I just like working with them. I don't like the line and the straighter sides. That's why I designed it. You see? Good morning, April. So I feel like there's not a huge difference in color from here, but this is a big difference. So I'm gonna have to work on ombre in that real good. You can see the champagne, the peach, and then the coral. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go put another coat of spray. One sec. Okay, so I'm actually going to keep the darker one. I'm going to do that one first because then I can use the lighter color over top. So time out, hold on. Get arranged here. Okay, so again, I'm doing my darker color on top. And to help me ombre it a little better, I did that one a little, I don't know, sorry, there's such a horrible glare. I did it actually a little shorter. So right here was my first line. I did all of that solid. Because it's so much darker and I want to ombre it a little better, I brought it up this time around. This is from Walmart. It's next to like all of the Gorilla Glue next to the paint section. It's all I use. So if you tap it, more comes out. If you shake it, let me finish going all the way around. If you shake it, less comes out. All right. Maybe I did dig it. Sorry, that light. Okay. Let's go to the peach. So first I'm going to do my solid color. Right in the center on the same one as last time. See, I tap it over there because I know I'm going to get pink with it. And I want to mix my colors. Okay, I really like that now. Sorry. What? It's working. I might have to do a third coat just to get it right where I want it. But it's getting there. Okay, so now I'm going to sprinkle in that empty area before the champagne. I'm going to tap over here so I'm not mixing. I don't know how to get rid of that glare, y'all. I am so sorry. Yeah, I'm using one of the, it's from Walmart. Some of my free mom moments are just wandering around Walmart and I'm looking for random things. I'm like, what could I do with that? So I was looking for like the whole tea strainer that everybody's been using and wasn't finding anything. So I just kept searching the aisles and I was like, hey, a K-cup that looks like, you know, metal wire that's, you know, glitter would fit through. So let's give it a try. And I love it. Okay. I definitely think I need a third one to keep it blending. Sorry, can you see it? Alright, I'm going to do one more coat of spray just to get the blend I want. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna be covered in glitter the rest of the day. Okay, I'm gonna go back. I like doing the darker first, so I'm actually going to empty this out. Normally I would end here, but I need a third coat. So I'm not gonna do that solid coat. I'm just going to use this. I don't need it to be any darker than it is. So I'm just going to fill in where I feel like it looks a little light. And I'm going a little higher away. Okay. I'd rather go too little than too much, so I can always come back and add more. But I'm going to start there. Yeah, to use these, they have to be a fine glitter. Like, I think these are all 0.008s. I don't have anything on here. Okay, same thing. I'm not gonna do the solid one on this because I'm trying to get rid of any lines. And I'm just sprinkling it on. Sorry, I don't have a lot of light because I was trying to drown out the glare for y'all. Not half bad. Okay. And after this is done, I'm actually going to take you guys outside because this is beautiful glitter. Alright, what am I doing here? Oh, sorry. Do you have to seal before epoxy so the glitter doesn't move around? Yes, I use the same stuff I use to seal my water slides with. I use the clear Krylon. It's the only Krylon I use is the clear one. Hold on, I gotta open the window. I don't know if it even makes a difference for y'all. Yeah, that's really bright. What do you think? I don't think it was too dark. I think it's good. So the lightest shade down here is, it's my favorite. It's Champagne Palace from Mr. Nola's. It's I don't even know how to describe it. I actually, here, hold on one second. It's like a champagne opal. So this is epoxied. It's like got a champagne, like purpley kind of hue to it. I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, and then the middle is Peach Smoothie. That was Glitter Glams. And then the Coral Reef is from Texas Glitter Boss. So I'm going to take you guys outside because I want you to see the sparkle. So come with me. Actually, ooh. Let's grab the clear spray paint. Let's just go together. See, this is why it doesn't take me long. My door's right here. Okay. Hopefully none of the neighbors are out. Okay, what do you think? I can't see anything. It's so bright. Love it. Okay. So now I'm just going to come out here. I've got enough spray paint in my house. Can you see? I don't want to get spray paint all over the camera though, so hold on. Don't ignore my bad flower beds. Okay. So this is just clear, what I use to seal it. I spray a lot. Okay. So you see the bedazzle, you see the shine in the sun. Love it. Look at it. So you get a little tour of my office, my very messy office. Okay, so there's my ombre. That's all I got for you, right there. Yay! I'm really proud of those colors. They turned out better than I thought at first. I was a little worried that was really dark. That's awesome. Okay. All right, so we've done the pinstripe, the peacock, the ombre. Want to start dipping? Let's dip. Okay. Can I time out for a second? I'm really proud of this. I wanted to share with y'all. This is another champagne, by the way. I did my Geode. That's champagne. It's not epoxied yet. I'm going to epoxy it later. I was super proud of that one. Yeah, that's the Champagne Palace again. I recorded myself doing that. I just haven't put it on YouTube. I have probably 11, 12 videos that are not on YouTube. Alright, let's turn this puppy around. Alright, so again, y'all, please ignore my messy craft room. Here's my bucket. Don't do this on hardwood floors. I've already destroyed my hardwood floors, and they will have to be redone before this is anything other than a craft room. Put it on a Tumbler bucket. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dip one of the travel mugs. So I've picked a bunch of, okay, so these are everywhere. I got mine from Mr. Nola's. They're the Easy Marble paints. I want to try, what is it? Is it Beach Groves? They have the magic marble. I'm waiting to try that. Shake them really good. That one seems really watery compared to this. Okay. Okay, let me get my gloves. I got a popsicle stick. Okay. This intimidated me for a long time. I just started doing it a couple weeks ago. But it's not... I'll show you my first one. It wasn't great. But I've gotten better. Always wear gloves unless you wanted... Erica dipped the handle down. Here, I'll show you the one I did. It wasn't too bad. This is the one... So I did one, it's way too busy for me, but it was my son actually, my 4-year-old did it. I did the handle, it didn't cover half bad, like, I was pretty impressed with it. Okay, so this one I'm doing pink and blue and orange and yellow. No idea how it's going to turn out, but we're sure going to have fun with it. So I put some pink in. Let's put some... This is turquoise. You can do, I know people just put it all in the center. I do mine, I don't know. I guess everybody has their way. Sorry, I was reading comments. Some white in there. It needs some white. We need to break it up. Where's my white? Did I put it back? That's just too much color. That'll help. Okay. Popsicle stick. I don't like to stir mine too much. I feel like it makes it too busy. I'm not even truly digging this one. It's some new colors, but I'm not sure how I feel about it. I'm going to put some more turquoise. Now it's going to be really busy. We'll see. I don't know about this, y'all. Not so sure. My water is just room temperature. I filled it up this morning and it was cold water. My house is really cold. It's like 66. Not really. It's like 70. Okay, and then I churn as I go down and get to the rim and then wash it all away so that you can pull it up. Looks like a 70s cup. It's like something you find in the 70s. Sorry. Glare. And the handle wasn't too bad. I think it's just, there's white. But there's a lot of white. So, I think it covered okay. And the top was fine. Sorry, this is not showing up well. There you go. So, there's water on it. What I use is one of the little air dusters. And I just... spray the water off. And then I'm gonna leave it here. I let mine dry for a day or two before I start messing with it. But I am gonna show you that one I just did. That one's been drying. With your leftover, just do that, and then I take my glove off. And then any other floaters that you have. Yeah, marble paints are so easy, and they're a lot of fun. I bought this from Walmart. It was like underneath all the spatulas in the dollar section. And then I just fish out any of the extras. And then throw it in the trash can. Okay. And then I let it dry. What was I gonna show you? Yeah, you gotta get you some easy marble paints. I had another one. I don't know what I did with it. I did this as the Milky Way. It wasn't one of my favorite cups, and then I put the silver and white and clear, and did Milky Way on it. Okay, that one's drying. Let's talk about me fixing this camera. Let's start with that. Sorry, y'all. That is my hot mess, and it's my organized chaos. Really, it is. Okay. Let me see the best way to show you what I'm doing. All the mess. All the mess. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, I'm not reading any comments. Magic marble. Yeah, I want to try magic marble. I've heard a lot of great things about it. Okay, so this one's been drying for a few days. Excuse me. I'm going to show you how to use the stick tight and the quick coat as soon as I find it from Counterculture. So what this does is okay, so when you easy marble, you can't just put epoxy on there. It's going to repel it. So what you have to do is you have to seal it with some type of polyurethane or urethane. This is a urethane sealer. It doesn't yellow. That's what I like about it. And then this is just what kind of, it's like a wash. Like it's going to wash everything off so that it sticks to it. So I have some water here, and I'm actually going to, when you're using the stick tight, let me find my brushes, sorry. When you're using stick tight, like I said, it's almost like a wash. So I pour it on. You pour it on here. And I'm just going to rub it all the way around. Oh, I know how she did it. Duh. I'm like, this isn't how I did it last time. She poured some in a cup. Pour it in a cup, and then you just dip it in there. Duh. Okay. And it does get kind of sudsy. But this just is going to help everything stick to it. That's why it's called stick tight. I don't know if it's like removing oils. I'm not sure that the science behind it. But all I know is I used it and it worked, and I'm not going to change it. Yeah, I always use both. It's just what she sent me those to try out because I was telling her about my, using the marbles and stuff. And she sent me those, and she was like, you have to try these. And I did, and I love it, and never going back. Yeah, just like I said, it can see like this. You can see it gets soapy. It's like bubbles. That's how I know when it's ready. Is when it starts to to bubble and get soapy. I think they're working on a tutorial for this, or you can just watch how I do it. All right, now you gotta rinse it all off. So you can touch it, it's not like clean or anything. So then you paint it, rinse it off. Same brush. Yeah, my 4-year-old made this one. It's going to be his school cup because it has to be spill proof. So we're sending it, and he has an obsession with handles. I try to get him to take the 16-ounce junior, you know, the one without the handle. He's like, no, I want the handle. So baby boy gets what baby boy wants. Let me really know. Do you post the marble paints and stuff you are using now? The brush is just like one of the chalkboard paint brushes. It's from Walmart. And the paints I used were the Easy Marble, the Marabou. I know several different glitter places sell it. I got mine from Mr. Nola's. Okay, so this is rinsed off. Set that there. And then you're going to dry it. Like I said, it's like a wash. It just helps everything stick to the paints better. I guess it's getting rid of whatever's on there that doesn't like to stick. Okay. And put it on my turner. Alright. I'm done with stick tight. So that's stick tight. That's what I used to wash it. Now I'm going to use Quick Coat. And I'm actually, my paintbrush is kind of big. I don't know if you're supposed to shake it or not. Okay, so this is Quick Coat. Pour some in there. Get my turner going. Okay, so for this, I'm going to paint it on. Oh, I got a lot. I'm not super sensitive. I don't smell anything. Not to say it's not there. I used to use Pro-Marine in my house. I know, what was I thinking? And then I started using Faux Rizzle. Love Faux Rizzle, no smell. And then once I started using Counterculture, I was going to use Counterculture just for like these marble ones, but I just love the finish on it. I've been using it for everything. But Faux Rizzle and Counterculture, those are my two. Definitely off of Pro-Marine. Okay, to speed up the drying process so that I can do another coat, I'm going to turn on my heat gun. So, volume's down, y'all. Oh, I got a bristle on there. Oh. When you start feeling it get sticky, that's when you know it's drying. I gotta find that bristle. It's on there somewhere. These are just some cheapos I bought. Wasn't sure how they would do. Got it. Now you can let it just air dry. You don't have to put the heat on there, but I'm just trying to make it dry quicker. Yeah, so the first time I ever used counterculture, I didn't have any glittered cups. I just had like marble or, you know, painted cups. I was able to do with 1 mil parts, so 2 mils total. I was able to do 7 cups. I've never done 7 cups with 2 milliliters of epoxy before. It goes on so smooth. It's awesome. Alright, let's see. It's a little wet down there. Okay, so you guys get the idea. I'm going to do 1, maybe 2 more coats of this and the whole drying process. Then I'm going to let it dry for a few hours just to make sure it's good and dry before I do my epoxy. Is there anything? I'm like hot. I try to keep it warm in here, but I'm hot. Any questions? Anything you want to know? Anything I can help with? Anything I didn't touch on? Let's go sit down. I have my bipod. I told you it broke. Not sure how, but it broke. So I am putting on there. I was putting on the quick coat. So when you do marble paints, you can't put epoxy straight on them. What they'll do is they repel it. So you have to put like a barrier on there, and you need polyurethane or urethane. I use the stuff from Counterculture. Oh, you love my personality. Thanks. So what did we talk about? We talked about Walmart. These are on sale. Go get you some. They fit wonderfully in the 32 ounces that are coming, and they're on sale right now because it's end of summer. We talked about pushing on our lids. So lids, some people were like, oh, my lid doesn't stay on, whatever. Even the old, new, my brand, any brand you want, don't push straight down. When you're pushing, give a slight twist to it. It's also going to save your rubber gasket. So it's giving you a better seal. It's saving your rubber gasket. Push and turn. What else did we talk about? Airflow. If you ever have, where did I put it? If you want to like chug. So because these are spill proof, you're eliminating all the air sources so that nothing can come out, right? So when you open it, you really only have that and that small air hole to get the flow. If you need bigger flow, just pop the top and you'll be able to chug your wine. What else? Let's see. So use the code TSMC10 at Texas, all spelled out, glitterboss.com, and she'll give you 10% off now through Monday. I'm saving it. I'm going to post it. Plumps, as soon as I turn this video off, I'm going to run to my computer. I have a very limited number of plumps in stock, ready to sell. They could potentially, not all of them, have a damaged box. Even the good ones, we've gone through all of them that we had, shaked them, make sure there's no rattle. We've checked them, make sure they're, no dents, no nothing. They're good shape. The box just might not be perfect. But those are the ones that we have in stock right now. My boat is set for August 5th. That's what it tells me it shows. It has not hit the port yet. Once it hits the port, typically 2 to 3 days to get through customs, 2 to 3 days to hit a rail, 2 to 3 days, actually I think it's 3, depending on weekends, 3 to get to me, and then once it gets here, then they call and they say, hey, we need scheduled delivery. Usually it's a day, maybe 2, before I get it. So once I know that it's on the rail, I can have you a much better estimate of when it gets here. On when I get that email, then I can tell you, so we're going to have the travel mugs, the 16-ounce travel mugs, the 16-ounce kids, the 12-ounce shorties, the 12-ounce coffee mugs, and the plumps. That's what'll be on here. We're also getting the 12-inch straws that are like the ones we sell now, but they're 12 inches. That'll fit the plumps. So you'll have extra straws and colored straws coming. Seals, replaced seals. I have some extra rubber rings, 20 ounce and 30 ounce. I don't have a lot, but I have a few. Carrie, if you want to email me, I can throw some like in your next order or something. My supplier's coming next Friday, next Friday, a week from yesterday. He's coming. We're going to talk about all the new designs. I want to I have so many great ideas. I'm so excited. I'm going to talk about all my ideas, and we're going to get kind of a game plan together. Once kind of the Yeti thing, we figure all that out and we get these ones launched, we'll be putting a poll out there to say, hey, here's some options that we can come out with next, and I want you guys to vote on what are your favorites. So yeah, that's how we launch everything, is based on what you guys want. Okay, Carrie, send me, email me, info@thesteelmagnoliacompany.com. Let me know your order number if you can. Okay, what else did I do? The retreat is February 20th through 23rd. We're going to have 200 tickets. The plan, stainless jars. Sorry, I'm getting all over the place. Stainless jars, we've designed them, but we haven't started the production yet. Like I told, kids skinnies is an option. What I told everyone earlier was, so when I first started this thing, I've never made a mold before. My supplier's like, yeah, it takes 20 to 25 days for the mold, then it takes 25 to 30 days to produce. So I'm thinking, okay, worst case scenario, 2 months, they'll be on a boat to me in another month, so 3 months, right? Y'all, I ordered these at the end of March. Yes, I paid for them at the end of March. It is now like August, and they're still not. They're almost here. They're still not, but not 3 months. So it will take a few months. Mason jars, we do have. I thought I had one in here. Maybe I don't. Mason jars, we did create our own version of them that are double walled and vacuum sealed. Some with handles, some without handles. Still the metal lids, kind of the same overall. It's just they're vacuum sealed. I think the ones out there are either single walled and double walled, but I don't think any of them are vacuum sealed. What else did I miss? The retreat. I'm trying to tickets. I'll release details. So Tuesday, me and Anna have a planning meeting. We're gonna hash some things out, figure out what all's going on. And then we'll tell y'all all about it before you'll know everything you possibly need to know before you have to buy a ticket. Tickets will go on sale in October. I'm trying to keep the price point at $300. I just kind of got to see what donations I get, what sponsors, I've got to figure all that out. But it'll include 8 cups. We'll do 8 cups. And if you think about it, $300, yeah, kind of a lot. But if you finish 8 cups, I'm giving you the supplies, the cups, the glitter, the epoxy, scissors, the decal. I'm giving you everything you possibly need to finish these 8 cups. You go sell those for $40 each. You're making $320. Tell your husbands, you're making money by coming, okay? So we will release all the details, and you'll be able to sign up. There'll be 4 different classrooms going on at the same time. And if you're interested, if you're really good, like if Nikki from Nikki Marble's out there and wants to come teach, let me know. If you're really good at the geodes and the cowhide, like anything out there, and you're just the expert at it, let me know if you'll be there, and maybe you can help us teach classes. I'm one person. I can't teach 4 classes all day long for 4 days. So I am going to need some help. Anything you want to help with, let me know. And I'm thinking what we need to do one of our giveaways in September, October, maybe Christmas, maybe our Christmas present. What we can do is we will pay for somebody to come. We'll pay for their ticket to be there, and we could even probably pay for, if you need a room, we could pay for your room. If you're local, you're more than welcome to just come and go as you want. Yeah, I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited about it, yeah. So there's that. Anything else? Questions? I'm gonna save this and I'm posting it. Y'all can catch up. Trying to read through y'all's comments. Can I give you my money now for the event in February? Yeah. Oh, so the epoxy I use. Here's the little bottles. Yeah, it's the artist. Okay, there's. Sorry, I'm going back trying to catch everybody's comments. So as soon as I'm off here, I'm gonna go post Plumps. Don't forget your coupon for Texas Glitter Boss. Anything else? Anything else? Everybody good? This is my first live. I'm so excited about the treat. I know. I'm so excited too. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Yeah. So if you guys have questions, feel free to email me. I know I have a bunch sitting in there right now. I gotta go get some. And I'll post the Plumps. All right. Y'all ready? Limited number. Like limited number. Okay. All right, guys. I will talk to you later. Bye.